morning, bedbrides and sleepyheads. I am actually on time. Okay, no, I'm not on time. I'm 12-ish minutes late, but that's pretty good considering my usual times. But first of all, yes, you are right, Cobalt. You are right. I did do a fib, but I mean on time. Let me rephrase. I am on time from the perspective of the timer that was just on screen. Which is also something I have a very hard time keeping up with. But first of all, congratulations to Brian Artificer and Cobalt for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, Brian. Hello, Cobalt. Hello, Artificer. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm missing anybody. And thank you, Cobalt, for the stretch and the hydrate. Very much appreciated. From the perspective of the universe, exactly. From the insignificance that is the human life, from the perspective of universal time, I'm doing great right now. I am so on time. And also thank you again for the stretch and the hydrate. I'll do so. I may have to pick up oh, yeah. I may have to grab more water before the hour is out, because I don't actually have as much as I thought I was going to have. So I'm a little bit sad at the moment, by the way. The reason that I'm late is I was going to play or use the new model that I made. And then I realized, wait, this is a white mage, and we're playing as a dark knight, so like, I can't use it, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's why I was late. I was making a thumbnail for it, and I did all of this shenanigans, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, all of this work is for naught. Because nothing is gonna happen. Like, just for context, let me switch to the other model for a second. Three, two, one, and there you go. I made the staff earlier today. Like, I finally figured out how to make it right. Spoiler alert, the way to make the staff right is millions of polygons. Because I couldn't get it to sculpt properly. It just kept looking wrong. And I was getting so frustrated. And then finally I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Subdivide. Subdivide again. That's right. Now we're in the thousands of polygons. Hello, Ling. How are you? But I realized that I'm going to be leveling as Dark Knight, so their fighter model makes more sense, which is that one. So it's like, wait, I just spent 15 minutes trying to get all this promotional material ready for nothing, and now I'm just embarrassed. Why did I do that? Like, just for context, well, let me just grab it so that at least everybody gets to, so that I can at least show it off as much as it's not super amazing. I tried to do it really fast. It's right there. No, Brian, actually. The Paladin in this regard and the Dark Knight are two separate classes. And I've... Hold on. Here's the Paladin. There's my Paladin class. It is very underleveled. How much of the story do you squint? Do you know squint? So I know not to talk too much. I'm like barely started in Stormblood. Like, I'm on the quest to go to Doma. Is that the place? So, like, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I think the joke, oh no, Brian, I know what you're referencing, but my undiagnosed autism, unfortunately, it's just like, well, no, because this is the thing. It's just like a joke detected, but incorrect information noticed. Correction required. So I know that much, Ling. As in, I don't know nothing. I struggle to remember Heaven's Ward to some degree. I remember portions of A Realm Reborn. And I'm very early on in this, though. Knowing where you... Wait, are you guys just in a call together right now being like... I just imagine this being like the Council of the Elders and you guys are comparing notes being like, all right, where's he at? Okay, he's at this one. Okay, and then we go, okay, and then we do the... Okay, all right. We can't talk beyond this point. Anything beyond this point is completely new to him. You're all robed and sitting around like a large round circle with mugs of ale and meat. You know, the meat on a stick, the stereotypical style meat on a stick. So we're looking into a side D&D thing. Oh, nice! Enjoyed the D&D thing. And hello, Blues. How are you? I don't know much Final Fantasy XIV, but I've gained some knowledge via osmosis. I know some boss fights very later on because I watch Kudju play them, but I have no idea who the bosses are. Like everybody in his raid group was like, oh shit, we're finally taking this character on. I'm like, I have no idea who this is. Buddy out here like, we're about to fight God, and me out here like, do you have any idea how much that narrows it down? Also, hold on. Just for context, where's the darn thing? That doesn't have to be open. That's open. Just for context, that would have been the thumbnail today otherwise. But no, because we're not white mage leveling right now. So, although I could, I mean, I think they're both of reasonable level to actually proceed. Yeah, level 61 versus level 63. I think depends actually what level this quest specifically is. 61. I could go back to white mage theoretically. Yeah, Artificer knows the reference. Also, Brian, don't say that. I don't want Doma to die from poisoning. Yes, you can. But Ling, then I have to be a white mage. And look at this ugly son of a gun. Look at this ugly mug. Look at this silly goober. Have you heard of glamour? Have you noticed glamour? Have you noticed those plus signs on my pieces of equipment? Now what, Ling? Oh, you got nothing on me. I dress like this on purpose. No, I actually really like this outfit. You pick this up here. Why are you complaining? I'm not. I'm just more saying I don't know if I want to level the Dark Knight or not. Because I love the way she looks. Look at this outfit. It's so cool. I wish it wasn't nighttime so it was better to be viewed. Let's go over somewhere so that we can actually see something. Whoop. Remember, you can't just run into them. Astrologian. That is right there. Astrologian. There was a period of time when I was leveling up everything that I had access to. Like a psycho. Everything is at least 50. Until I was like, okay, I actually want to get through this storyline. Maybe let's not do this. Maybe this is a mistake. Yeah, you can tell how little I've played this because literal skills just don't exist anymore. Or have been changed in certain ways. Can also tell that I was doing frickin' dailies because you had to do this stupid quest. I hate how unenthusiastic the female character is when it comes to this dance. It is so... The male is like... and the girl is just... It's like borderline robotic. Oh, it pains me. It hurts so much. It's so bad. It kills my insides. Well, look at this. It's a 4B. And it's a Nini. Hello, how are you? The multi-class leveling is for when you want to be spicy. Are you Blues, please. Sometimes I just wanted to get on and just level something, you know? I didn't want to pursue story. I just wanted to be like, let's just go punch some things. Well, I guess in this case, it's let's go punch some things, 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 punch. Where the frick is the stupid monk? There we go. Punch some things. About to head to bed, but thought I would drop a lurk. I appreciate that, 4B. Please have yourself a good night, my dude. Also, whether you play as a tank or healer is only determined by are you going to pug with real people or actual... I don't know what that means, Ling. You frighten me. Suffer a rando healer or tank. Oh, I see. Have you fought a certain fellow on a big bridge? A certain fellow on a big bridge? I don't know. I don't know if I have or not. And I'm doing alright, Nini. Thank you for asking. With bots, man. Oh, like you're talking about like story dungeons, right? With the bots? Yeah, you could be whatever the heck you want. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be a tank in those scenarios because the bots will do what they do. And if I goof, it doesn't cause anybody any problems. Now, if I'm playing with people, I'm going to play as a DPS because the DPS is the most unimportant one in the entire goddamn group. Prove me wrong. You can't. I don't know why, but I'm like terrified of progressing story-wise because I barely remember what's happened up till this point. They say Will could become so whatever he wants, so he became a god. No, they said Will could be whatever he wanted, so he became an insomniac. Considering my friends and I together make a light party of 4. What's wrong, Ling? Aren't you a healer by trade? Have I fought? Well, why the heck would you do that? Well, look, I didn't understand the question when they said you could be anything, and I just, you know, wanted to... I just wanted to write something down. It felt like I had to, so I wrote Insomniac. And then it happened. I didn't know what was gonna happen. If I had known that, I would have wrote something else. Like Gazillionaire or something. We're literally 3 healers in a tank main on Tuesday, so 2 people get to have fun. Nice. I don't play this with other people. Because I'm not good enough to play with other people. So I play on my own. leveling up a tank, leveling up a healer, and just casualing DPPPS. I had to do it. No, you're fine. Wait, why am I walking past it? I was about to say, they're right there. Who are you and what do you bring to the table? Distraction. We love to see it. Let me jump off the side. Grumble, grumble. Into your server and help you if you want. No. I don't play with other people. I'm a solo MMO player. Storming the hall. What the heck is this? It's just money. I don't trust it. No, I don't want nothing to do with it. It unlocks something. Don't care. Oh, wait. Final thing. Say that while your monitor's Twitch. That's because I'm rubbing my eye. Because I have dry eyes right now, okay? Why are you judging me for having a situation? There's one other thing I wanted to mention. And it would be the right eye. Remember that it's modeled. Get a warm towel and hold over it. Why don't you get a warm... I think this is the one I'm looking for. I think this is what I want. Please, I just want to show chat something. Will is spicy today? When am I not spicy, Blues? I've always got some kind of put up your Dukes energy. To some degree. Look, the only reason I wanted to do this is because... There's the guy. This is the hairstyle that I should be using right now because it almost perfectly matches the hair that I have right now. And I do really like the hair, and I was using this for a long period of time. But then I found this hair, and I really like this hair. I think this hair is really cool. I don't know why. I just enjoy this style of hair. But I feel like I should change back to this for the purposes of playing this, because it's so... Which one specifically? Who really likes Archduke Franz Ferdinand? Look, man, if he's gonna drive by my cafe while I'm having a frickin' meal, and he breaks down in front of the damn cafe, I'm gonna draw my pistol. Use the ponytail, match your current mod. That's what I'm saying, Ling, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about this hair specifically or this hair specifically. Because I really, really like this hairstyle. I think I don't know what the heck this is called. Styled for hire. Whereas this is the Rainmaker. And the Rainmaker is like right on point with my hair right now. And I'm so torn. Also, I don't know how expensive it is to actually make this change. So I'm like very in the like, maybe I shouldn't do this because what if I can't? What if there's only a certain amount of things that I could do? With the braid and feathers. I don't even know if I have that one. Oh, this one is the one with the braid and feathers. Whoops. I didn't even see them. They were out of my sight for a moment. It's not very expensive. All right, then you know what? Just for the sake of Maymays, we're going full. We're going full model mode. Oh, pay the, okay, that's nothing. Take it, it's chump change. I have been assaulted. Now goodbye, you strange, strange man. There we go. Now we're ready to start the adventure, looking a lot more similar to myself. I don't know if you played since the graphics update. I believe I have, at least. I'm relatively certain I have. Oh, there's another ability that now doesn't exist anymore. Well, bye-bye, I guess. All player models have been upgraded. I don't remember. Ling, I take so many long breaks that that stuff does not matter because I don't notice. Like, that is the response. It's just like, has there been a graphics update? That's pretty crazy. Doesn't notice whatsoever. Well, now I need to figure out what to put in that slot. Or alternatively, we just move everything to the side. Perfect. What even is knowing your own abilities? Couldn't be me. Alright, let's take a look-see-loo. Alright, so from what I remember, the last thing that happened that I remember seeing was... I don't know if I did this live. I think I did this on my own. We almost had the resistance ready to go. And then the Garleans attacked. The Galleons, I don't know what the heck their names are anymore. It's been too long. And massacred the place, and we had a cool moment where we had to fight Big Boss Man, and he literally just toys with you, and you do not move his health bar at all. And it's a really, really cool, yeah, it's just a really cool moment where the game, like, really takes your status and just pile drives it into the ground, where you just are completely helpless to save the people that you've been helping for the last couple of hours. They just nosedive your status into the ground. They're just like, you're the warrior of light. This guy is the boss. You can do nothing to him. He simply toys with you to see if you're entertaining at all. And then he almost kills you. And it's like, wow, game! And he doesn't even kill you because he literally just does a, I am no longer entertained by you. You know, this was boring. Underlings, finish the job. And then it was like, wow, the entire resistance is just basically dead. And I think what we got out of that was, though the resistance is dead, we need to go to Doma and try to help them, because that might be our salvation to some degree. Basically, the one resistance didn't work out, let's work with the other resistance. The man with the golf bag for his swords. Of course, well, Blues. If your swords are a hobby, you need to have a hobby bag for them, you know? A man whose hobby is golfing needs to have a golf bag. A man whose hobby is swords needs a sword bag. It's very important. Much like how people who use firearms as a hobby have firearm bags. It's just how things go. Now, granted, is a firearm bag called a holster? Sure! I'm just saying, though. And hello, Magus Plains. I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, I bow to a lot of people, which is why I have the little bow. Can you be Casey Jones, have it all in a golf bag? I am unsure of how to process that question specifically. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Veilbrand was always Y'shtola's domain. I haven't spent much time there, to be honest. Oh, good, so we're going into parts unknown. Hooray! Let's see, I spoke to... I still don't know how to ever read that name. Why do they have to use such complicated names in this game? The dyslexia crowd cries. And by the dyslexia crowd, I mean myself. It's pronounced Steve. Oh, of course, I'm sorry. I spoke with Steve and Thancred. I actually almost didn't say Steve, my god. Along the way, to say they were surprised by our stratagem would be something of an understatement, but they do not dispute its logic. Thank you, Cobalt. His name is Steve from now on, for the purposes of me being able to read shenanigans. Tataru shall be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. It's been too long since I've played this game and I have forgotten all the names and there's no way. Merle, there. Is Merle lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right, inasmuch that we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not... Wah! The bits! Thank you very much for the bits, Nini. It's very kind of you. You are, regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves. To say nothing about the inevitable running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it is equally infeasible to sail an Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. You were talking about different bags for things, was wondering... I am not even sure who Casey Jones is. One moment, let me do a Google here. Let me educate myself. I'm gonna guess it's not John Luther Casey Jones, a railroader. I'm gonna guess that it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character based on this. Yep, as you guys say. Yeah, I've never heard of this character before. I have no idea who this is. First appearance in the one-shot, Raphael, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, April 1985. His equipment includes various sports equipment, such as baseball bats, ice hockey sticks, as opposed to regular hockey sticks, golf clubs, croquet bats, and tennis rackets. He becomes a love interest of April O'Neil in most continuities. What a strange person. His main phrase or catchphrase is the battle cry Gongala or Goongala? Gongala? Wait, did you say ice hockey sticks instead of regular hockey sticks? You heard what I said. Fight me, Cobalt. I said as opposed to regular hockey sticks. Gondola, oh my goodness. I'm done. I don't know what's happening. But sure, that person has the bag for all his stuff. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain... Sorry, distracted. No, you're good, Magus. No worries at all. Just when I don't know things, I tend to have to go look them up and then afterwards be like, oh, my hyperfocus is starting to kick in, and sometimes I just need to cut it off because otherwise that just turns into a 15-minute version where I'm not looking at chat or interacting because I'm too busy like reading and trying to figure out what I'm learning. So you haven't done anything wrong. This is an ish me, if you will. And Carvalian of the Kraken's Arms. I hate to tell you this, sir, but your axe is bigger than your torso. Just the head on its own. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Greetings and salutations, Scions. Alright, we're relearning our words piece by piece. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to participate in our proposed agreement. Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest from the office of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Oh boy, I forgot that this is gonna be a reading day, and I did not bring my reading tongue. I brought my regular tongue, which can't read very well. But where was I? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain oh boy. Yeah, Ling, I forgot about the part where story has a lot of reading, and I have to read it out loud during stream. I acknowledge the folly of my ways and can no longer amend my situation. And like when my dyslexia kicks in and it's just like, oh, extenuating circumstances. Got it. All right, we just got to break down every word real slowly. All right, so here's the gist, Mr. Pirate Man, whose name I've already forgotten. Yeah, Carvel. His name's Carvel now. I'm not saying the whole name. And intent on securing passage to the far east, you came to us, knowing us to be proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kraken's Arm may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law as set forth by our keeper of peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. We see considerable risk in aiding your cause, a neglectable profit. Oh. Hours and hours of reading on stream is really tough. On the old vocal cords, hell yeah, Artificer. I don't envy you for it. Which is why I like it when this game just throws in some voice acting and it's like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, sweet Lord. Oh, 12, thank you for your blessings this day. Well, I for one think the captain has a point. The 5 seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor unfortunate soul has come to grieve out there on the waves. Why, when I was in Ishgard, I heard the tragic tale of how the heir of House D vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. I'm not laughing for this man. He seems like a jerk. Ha 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 ha. Truly a tragedy for the ages, a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we not act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide to whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugan? Kugain? Or should I be reading this as Kugane? In Hingashi. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot Doma's Japanese themed. Oh god, the words. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna be battling with 2 different languages today. Let's go, baby. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. I like that we don't even get a say in the matter in this regard. Thank you for the stretch, Cobalt. And the hydrate, of course. Cobalt, when are you going down the Final Fantasy XIV road? Oh, well, I guess lurking. You know what? Good choice. Just dodge. Just straight. I can go further. Oh. I mean, probably at some point. Don't do it. Don't join the rest of these psychos. Mistakes. You'll never go back. Well, that's not true. I have like 6+ month pauses. Like a fool. And then I come back. Okay, just to be clear, for some peeps, I was so determined to remember the story that I would screenshot dialogue that I thought was important so that I could go back and check. And then for some reason, the screenshots in the folder all got like blendered. Like they all were just in like the wrong timeline for some reason. I have no idea why it happened. And I was like, wow, that is like hours of work that just vanished. So I just deleted all of them out of just pure like, fine, you want to play this card game? There. Now let's hope I remember even the slightest bit of this damn story. Screw you for Final Fantasy XIV screenshots. Screw you, you sons of bitches. The poor little boy has only seen 14 summers when he left Ishgard. Can you imagine what it must have felt like to finally be free to explore the world unbeholden to all the stuffy traditions of the Holy See. Such a shame that he never returned home. Without him, the Count de name must look... What's wrong, Ling? What's that laugh for? Are you mocking me? Ling, are you mocking me right now? Got something you want to say, Ling? Huh? Huh? That's what I thought. The good Lord name is one step closer to being next in line. I don't have the head dent, but head dent emote is perfect here. True! Ling, you gotta toss one of them. It's your only hope. I'm not sure what just happened. I could have sworn he was about to turn us away and then he changed his mind. Yeah, I didn't quite understand either, but there's an ominousness. I presume that Tataru is just kind of bribing him. No, I will wait. I will get my next emote slot eventually. Dang right you will, Ling. Blackmail, is it? This is the dangerous game the two of them are... This is a dangerous game the two of them are playing. What guarantee do we have that that Carvel won't just throw us overboard? I mean, true. At least... I don't remember how to fully say her name, but I'm on her side. I don't trust, but also you kind of got to be like, what choice do we have? Suddenly, all those hours Tataru spent converting and cappering at the Forgotten Night seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I hadn't intended to press the point more wordly. And there was something disconcerting about the pleasure that Tataru took in making Captain so-and-so squirm. Did it make him squirm? I'm so confused. Did I just completely miss something there? Was there a story thing that I didn't understand? This stream lacks sleep. Well, I lack sleep, 'tis true. You are correct, Gwen. Also, wait, Gwen, did I say hello to you already? If not, I apologize. Hi, Gwen! I hope you're doing well. It's been a day. I have no memory of this place. Why do you lie to me, Ling? Then allow me this one bit of information. Do we get to learn what the heck that was? Or was it one of those, well, if you don't know, too bad, we never bring it up again? Probably. I don't feel confident in this. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Gwen. Same dialogue? Okay, same dialogue. All right, onward and upward. Oh, new pants! Do they look good at least? Oh, they're like scaly. My character had abs right now. She would sport the heck out of this, but unfortunately she doesn't, so RIP. Stormblood is one of the story parts where my memory is super fuzzy. You know what? Fair. I'm not gonna be like Ask Snappa or Blues because I worry that I might get too much information. Not that I don't trust you guys, to be fair, but I know that when I get really excited about something, I tend to share and then afterwards be like, that was a lot of stuff that I just said. Shit. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Oh no, it's Snappa! Ah! Ah! Oh no, I don't. Hold on, wait. I don't have. Hold on. Eh. There. Now I can hide. Oh no, and Blue's here too. Ah! I need a different thing besides the Cintiq. She never left. I don't know that. People are busy. People come and go as they please. Look, Ling, if people aren't talking in my chat, I presume they're doing productive or things that are better than watching my stream. I like the spider in the corner of the ceiling. Are you sure, Blues? Because I don't recall yelling at you to stay put or otherwise, and that you have to pay rent. Because that's what I usually do if there's a spider in the corner. I'm like, all right, you know the deal there, spider. You have to stay there and you have to pay rent. If I see you anywhere else, you either get thrown outside or you get murdered, depending on how merciful I'm feeling. I don't think I've had that talk with Blues yet. Implying I've had this conversation with other members of chat. Now, Ling, you know the drill. You have to stay in the timeout corner and you have to pay rent. Oh, goodness gracious me. I did actually have... We haven't had it yet, but we're getting into the era where I think a spider or two is going to come into my apartment. But last year I had a little spider, like I'm looking at it right now, in a little corner of the room. I had this small little spider. He's probably the size of... I don't know. Like the graphite end of a pencil if it's relatively sharp. So, like, not a big boy. Not even as tall as the, how to say it, like the length of, or the width of a pinky. And I just remember being like, now remember, you have to stay there and you have to pay rent. Those are my terms. And the next day he was gone. And I was like, oh, maybe I was unreasonable. Also, fuck, there's a spider on the loose. There's an unspoken treaty with spiders, and if they are low enough on the wall to be at my face, they declare war. True, Blues. If they stay up above, and the other thing is they can't be above your head. Because if they're above your head, that means they can come down. There are like 3 rules. They have to be in a corner. They can't be at eye level, and they can't be above your head. If those 3 are met, I don't kill them. Though I get a lot of flack from people. It's just like, spiders are nice, though. You know, they help, and it's like, true, they do help. They deal with bugs, they deal with mosquitoes, they deal with flies. Like, in a lot of situations, they're very positive. And I don't like spiders. I've legit had a spider drop scare me like that, which startled me so bad I had a fever. Ling, I think that fever might have come from you drinking soy sauce. I'm just gonna call a spade here for a second. I think the fever and the spider falling are unrelated. This was after the soy. Ling, please, it's called a callback. Play along, please. We're doing a funny. We're doing an improv session. You didn't get the memo, but you gotta work on. Never. Oh, God. That's why you're never gonna be a comedian, Ling. Consider I had to vacuum one up a month or so ago because it appeared. My washroom sink. Oh, well, that's not great. I hate it when they're in the sink. The spider wanted the soy sauce. Spider dropping in front of Ling like, hey, yo, where the soy sauce at? Sorry, I'm imagining this little critter as, like, Lucas the spider, you know? So, like, this really cute little spider falls down. But it has the voice of, like, the most, like, macho, like most macho, like, quote, like, alpha dog kind of guy. Like, hey, yo! Where that soy sauce at? Looks at you with, like, puppy spider eyes. He's like, this is such a whiplash of situations. And hello, Sophie, how are you? They want that fly sashimi with the soy sauce, of course. Oh no, Snap, I don't know the reference. I'm sorry. I'm dropping the ball right now. Oh, it's so weird though. If a spider is small enough, I don't care. Oh, a Yakuza spider. Got it. Like, if I have, like, that tiny little, like, you know, like, you can barely put your fingers close enough to measure its size, if that thing's coming down from the ceiling, I usually just grab the web and just put it outside. You know, like, catch the web high, very gently, walk to the door, put it down on the balcony, close the door. If it's any bigger than that, it is just like, you have declared war, I have 2 different mugs, spoons and boxes. I will defeat you with all of them. Actually, one of my favorite clips from a different content creator, Captain Stitches, was he had like this really big ant in his room, which didn't know about, but all you just hear is him going like, what the fuck? Give me a second. And you just hear, it's just like, there's and like this co-streamer was just like, come on, man, if it's just a spider, just leave it alone. And he's like, it's not a spider, it's a giant fucking ant. And then you just hear what sounds like a phone book hitting a wall. And it is the most satisfying thud. My favorite clip out of like almost anything I've ever seen is just the satisfaction of what sounds like a phone book hitting a wall. Just off in the background, just this boom. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're supposed to be learning about this this transaction, transition, transportation that we're attempting to do here. My apologies. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alice, I don't remember what her how to actually say her name, but Alicia? Alisai? Al. Her name is Al now. Al, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Steve on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety protocols in an event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I shall go and speak with him. What of sleeps and... Is it Lies? Liz? Lees? I do not remember anymore. It's been too long, chat. I will have them. I would like the 2 of them to return. I love that he's saying this to her and not to us, who are right here. Return to Revenant's Toll and speak to our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our relative tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed. Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Sleeps. Okay, here we go. It's story time, baby. Blah, 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 blah. which means we're immediately teleporting. But this is so fucked for me at times because I hear "Prey returneth," and I end it with "Prey returneth to the waking sands." Oh, Ling, that's not a thing anymore. You know what? Just for you, Ling, the next time that I make a D&D campaign, the first safe house will be called the Waking Sands. Even if it's in the middle of like a snow domain, like biome, we'll call it the Waking Sands in honor of you. That seems reasonable to me, quite frankly. Also, we unfortunately need to take a tiny little break because the service spirits are making their proclamations known. They're in a code yellow right now. They demandeth that the ads be played. And we don't accept ads around here. So instead what we do is snow is wet and cold sand when you think about it. Snappa gets it. So in that case, we take our 3-minute break during said ad break so that we don't have to pay attention to it. In the meantime, during said 3 minutes, I hope that you guys, if you can, are able to get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself some drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. Snappa, I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. BRB. And we're back. Snap, I'm simultaneously proud of you and shaking my head. Well done. You've done so good. Alright, here we go. Well, here we are. We need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Rocks. I'll meet you here after. Got it? Fine. Did you hydrate? I don't have to hydrate. There's no redeems. I simply had to get up and move around a little bit. Mostly use the bathroom. Acknowledged. There you go. See, that I can do. But I'm a puppet. I don't do unless instructed to do so. God, could you imagine somebody doesn't hydrate all day except for when they're actually in stream? That's the person you want to stream like 8 hours a day just so that you could be like, all right, for the sake of your health, I'm just gonna redeem hydrate every like half an hour. Who's this person? Tataru's entrusted me with the remainder of her responsibilities in her absence. Should you require a knot, pray do not hesitate to ask. Why do all these people speak in riddles? Higiri, greetings, Sleeps. What brings you to the toll this day? Blah, 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 blah. What? You are for Doma? Heavens, you scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams would I imagine that you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and while we spied an opportunity, the Emperor, dead! Garlemald in chaos. It seemed the time was ripe. Beneath our Lord's banner we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation. But when Zenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. I mean, true. It was bad. Hello, Lex. How are you? Oh, wait. Also, happy Friday to everybody. Or potentially Saturday, depending on where you are. I didn't even think about the fact that it was Friday for a second there. He's so focused. Look at this man. Naught would bring me greater joy than to join you on your journey. However, Lady Yugiri made it clear we were to remain here and safeguard the community we've built. Huh? What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. Blah, 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 blah. That you go to join Yugiri and Gozensu in the fight fills me with such joy. Ah, forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes. We of the Nagai? Nagai? I don't know if you're supposed to, like, if that final E actually, like, should be there. Like, if it's pronounced or not. Clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's Witch and her host of men and Magitek. To think that what was once the shining symbol of our heritage and the seat of our Lord Cayenne has become a den for Garlean dogs. That's rough, dude. That's actually pretty freaking rough. Where's the final person? Oh, I just walked past them. That's embarrassing. If Doma knows peace in our time, I would like to see it with my own eyes. Perhaps partake of those hot springs Homai tells me of as well. You are truly planning to travel to Doma? I don't know what to say. Forgive me, I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled in the eastern coast of Othard? Othard, maybe? Along the banks of one river. Our nation thrived, pride and free, until the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel, to fish, but travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to no one. To no one river? All makes sense. Somehow I woke up at 2 a.m. Hey, I did that yesterday as well, actually. Lex, so I feel ya. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? One of the two. Where it was just like, why am I awake? What time is it? 2? God damn it. All right, let's get up and do something. Oh, so many side quests that I never did. Lol. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older domans I spoke to tried to teach me about Far East customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I'd like to think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially Ishgardians. But anyway, did you know that they eat with sticks? Guys, did you know that the domans eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually. At least, that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. Then when I spoke with the younger domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me that it was all a load of stupid old... How barbaric. Ling's just like... Nope. The loud sound of someone melding in the background. How dare they? Wow, what you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. Well, I guess I gotta take these pants. Because what else am I gonna have? Alright, here we go. Switching pants. I look forward to the moment where I look like a conglomerate of different things, like I've fallen into the frickin', you know, the storage of ladles and pots and pans and come out wearing half of the frickin' storage. It's like, ah, yes, I love it. This wok will be my hat. Behold my helmet. Alright, in this case, we'll have to grab that for the white mage. Right, no point in waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa Limosa. Alphanod said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. True, he did. I'm always curious when it comes to storytelling in this game. What makes them do stuff like this? Like, oh, we'll head back to this place for a bit. You know, like, talk to, like, 4 people and then come back. Like, I'm always curious what the thought process there is from the perspective of storytelling and just, like, gameplay. Is it just to make sure that you continue to feel like you're part of the world? Or is it just as simple as just like, well, there's still some people over at the Rising Stone, so might as well send them over there. True, it is exposition, Snappa. Sorry, I think what I mean to say is specifically from the perspective of making you jump around the place. Like going from one to another, to another, to another. Well, they look like they're having fun, don't they? I love it when the game takes a while to actually start loading up the NPCs. Up until this point, I live in this city alone. Yum, 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 yum. I assume it's limitations of the system of an MMO. Oh, you're probably thinking like, well, if we send them away from here, then we can reload this area to put the characters into the positions that they need to be. And then when they come back, it's all good. Well, I first gotta wait until the crew shows up, because it says they're right there, but I ain't seeing nobody. There they are. Now, I can't tell if that's an internet issue or if that's a PC issue or if that's an MMO issue right there. A surfeit? Surfeit? Of to foods, words, just words there. Yes, I do believe we have everything we need for a lengthy voyage. It's times like this that I'm glad we got Tataru taking care of business. An army marches on the stomach. Tataru takes that lesson to heart. You've returned, Sleeps. I trust you've learned much from our Doman friends in Revenant's Toll. I am eager to hear it all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have enough... we have time enough to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice trading friends are completing their preparations. I assume you have completed yours. You may inform the dockhand that we are ready to depart. And hello, Neve. I hope I'm saying that your name correctly. I hope that you enjoyed the Sneeze compilations. Hello there, friend. All set, lass? I'll see you to the ship, if so. Board the Misery. I think the game is fucking with us. Just saying. I think the game is fucking with us. Let's go. Oh, the misery. All right, let's see where this goes. Is it actually going to be dialogue? It did take a second to load, so there's hope.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Oh, thank goodness. We do actually get voice acting here. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I picked up the thing. I pick up the thing, go to the place, give the thing, go to another place to give the same thing to someone else. Look, Snappa, they're very important quests. Okay? If I were to ever make my RPG, I would call it Fetch Quest the Game. And it would be all about fetch quests, and all the stats are related to doing fetch quests faster. Like, dexterity increases your movement speed. Strength strength increases how much you can carry. Intelligence determines allows you to go through dialogue faster. Just saying. Lots of options there.
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
See, I don't get Rianger from that. There's an R at the end. There's a goddamn R at the end. And there's a U at the start. So it's Urianger. Urianger. Tell me I'm wrong, chat. His name is Urianger. I fold my arms crankily.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
Close enough, thank you, Ling. I'm glad that someone understands. Intelligence determines how fast the dialogue scrolls. There you go, Snappa. I'm just saying, we're making a pretty good game here. We've already got the design dock forming right now. We could build this in an afternoon.
Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Just say red and blue. Yuri Anger, just say red and blue. Crimson, azure, just say red and blue.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Speak to me in riddles. Yeah, you speak in riddles, old man.
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Well, joke's on you, Urianger. I already forgot what you said. Something about red sky at night, sailor's delight, blue sky at... Oh no, it's red sky during the day, sailor's dismay, blue sky at night, sailor's delight. I'm sure that's what he said, right? Or Doma's delight, maybe? I guess that would probably be better. Replace sailor with Doma.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
I also have a crystal unicorn sword.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Okay, so it's definitely because she's a red mage, right? I don't know if I like the fact that the guard is slightly off-kilter of the blade. Like, I understand the potential advantage there, because it allows for a little bit of protection closer to the knuckles rather than the fingers. But at the same time, it's still just like, just line it up. Like, the OCD in me is like, why would you do this?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
He's modding weapons. Thank you, Blues. It's about time someone said it out loud. Gosh dang it.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
Well, that's great. Went to Palace of the Dead for an hour and got the funny toy. The funny toy, question mark? Snap, I don't understand. I never leveled the red mage. Because when I started doing so, I was like, I don't really like the way this plays. And then I just stopped. I was just like, nah, not for me.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Dramatic bow. Now, does he see them off or does he leave? No, he sees them off. Ding, 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 ding. What is this over-the-top frickin' front of the ship with its multi-arms? Or is it supposed to be a dragon and I just didn't see it? Maybe? Can't really tell what it is. Centipede, confirmed. Creepy crawly ship, confirmed. And you have to play every single day to get through that 6 months, Snappa. It's a rough one. Like, you gotta do you gotta do 6 months of dailies before you can actually get there. It's a real rough one. Lost a lot of players during that one.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Have we just been standing here for 6 months? Could you imagine? Just stiff as boards, just knees just falling apart. And light out. Oh.
No! Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain!
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Oh no.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe we could use some warriors right now. Of the light variety. I think I'm glad that I chose this hair. I think this was a good choice. I'm sorry, is it snowing? Did we ask for snow? Did they send me snow when I asked for sunshine? Hey kids, I hope you read the Odyssey. Oh no, are we gonna get turned into pigs? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? Huh. Odd. Very odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No. As the men said, despite the the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on the knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lad saw. Things? I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. An adjective, for example. Seawolf superstition and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is reluctant to name are the souls of the deceased women. Oh, good God, you're right, Blue. It's sirens! Preposterous! Yes, indeed. If it's neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, perhaps a predatory entity of some sort. Perhaps a siren or some sort. Or some such. I mean, that's what I just said. Al is not listening to me. I'm not getting a word in right now. It's in one ear out the other. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one course. We have one recourse. Let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. You look unconvinced. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I'm beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, our crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our problems. Nod. Punch hand. Then it's settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Well, I'm excited. Gotta have a little bit of extra just to... Oh, we got a duty. It's duty time, ladies and gentlemen. And none of that funny business, no laughter now. Alright, let's hear what people are saying. I'll make sure Tataru stays below deck until we know it's safe. Alpha Nod was terrified of ghost stories as a kid. I'm glad to see that some things never changed. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm calm and collected as ever. Carry on. So we know that Alpha Nod's a bit of a womanizer, and he's afraid of ghosts. We're learning so much about Alpha Nod. He's still best boy, though. You can't convince me otherwise. The fiery one. Al? Was it? 'Tis a pity she holds her profession in such disdain. She would have made an excellent pirate. I'm not saying that I believe beyond the shadow of a doubt that vengeful spirits are plotting our demise at this very moment. I'm just saying we can't dismiss the possibility. You know what? Never mind. This man has officially become best boy. It's literally like, look, I'm not saying that the superstition's real. I'm just saying we can't, at the moment, discredit it. Cool. We got a bunch of we got the crew together. Register. Commence. Let's go, boys and girls. We're going to the ocean. And let's see what we can see. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The Siren Song Sea. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. Oh. Oh, there's multiple. Oh dear, oh dear. Now let's see if I remember how to play this, this gosh darn class. Let's make sure that we first click on tank stance. That's probably a good start. All right. We're doing great. Tank stance acquired. Now, what's the toss button again? That one. Haha, I'm remembering things. Everybody pay attention to me, please. Thank you. And everybody cover your eyes as I absolutely spam my abilities right now.
Take this!
Let's reduce our damage by a little bit. We're not monsters here. We try to be a good tank for our boys. Oh yeah, we've got that thingy now. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it does damage. Damage is good, right? Chat, I'm pretty sure damage is good in this regard. Let me do the next best thing here and actually move them so that their backs are to the opponents.
Away with you!
Oh dear. Don't look, chat. I know that I don't remember how things work. I'm just as embarrassed as you are. It's like, Will, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. True! Not a clue. I will eventually have to... Watch out, there's more of them. Oh no, there's more of them. Everybody on me, please. Thank you. Wait, which one of the nerds was the tank main, by the way? Out of the crew of yours, Ling. Out of the cool kids club. Unless it's the person that I don't know, in which... Oh no, it's Snappa. Snappa, don't look. Please don't notice my terrible tanking abilities here. Island dead ahead. Hands brace for impact. Since we've arrived... Is this where we're going? Yeah. I'm the cool guy. Yeah, you're the cool guy who does the cool guy things. Like tanking and getting punched in the face. Very important. What's the tanking of choice, by the way? All of the... Oh, you're just tank. You go, ah yes, the tanking class, my favorite. Oh, do you have a favorite? I do, which one? Tank.
You shall fall soon enough.
Oh, that's a scary looking boy over there. Look at him, he's so spoopy. Oh, and he's coming right at us. And he's got friends. Let's pick those friends up and move them a little bit over here, shall we? Hey. Hey.
Take this!
Go.
You shall fall soon enough.
These are the Banshees? Ugh. I'm the main character. He never lets us forget about this. I say as he jump scares with the tank cluster. Oh. Oh, hello there, random boat. Coming out of the gosh darn water just to let me pass to fight whatever the nine hells that is. Well, you look friendly. Got the... Where's that mask coming from? We go trial by fire as healers. Oh, lovely! Snappa, please. First time I encountered a super boiled with a gun. Oh. All right, because the gunbreaker puts the barrel to their head, right? And they invincible with 1 HP. And you're like, Snappa, what are you doing? Keeping you on your toes. Alright, well, I guess we should fight, Lugat. I love the frickin'... I actually really like the look of this thing. Just sudden vibe check. Look, you gotta check the vibes sometimes, you know? If you're not checking the vibes, are you even really working with your team? I'm slowly re-remembering my my attack patterns and what I'm supposed to do. Very, very slowly. Just like, what does that symbol mean again? I think it means this. Oh dear. Chat disconnected sounds frightful. Chat, let me know if you guys still see me, or if I've got a case of internet disconnect going on.
For the House of Leviathan!
Looks like things are okay. Hey George, how's it going? Oh, that was easy. Easy clap. Treasure. But was it good treasure? No. There's a pair of boots for the ninja, and a headpiece or a ring for other things. I don't have that much inventory space, so not great to get loot right now. Ooh. That's got Magitech energy. It's got Magitech vibes. Trusting not. Concerning very. Oh. 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 I am less sure of how to approach this situation. All right, everyone to me, please. Thank you kindly. Should I fall soon enough? And Kobo, thank you for the stretch and the subsequent hydrate. I will get to it after this pull.
Here it comes.
That's alright, George. You can always just do it again tomorrow. You can always do more stuff tomorrow. And... oh yeah, there's the stretch. Ooh, enjoy that sound, boys and girls. And back. Shake out wrists. Wiggle fingers. Noticing that I'm not on any peeps that I know's streams. Tisk tisk. Shame on the me. There we go. Alright, back to it. Oh wait, hydrate first. Thank you again, Kobo. I look forward to seeing how this gets explained. The ghost ship. Get hydrated. How could you? Oh, I see the cannon fire continues. Look, I'm outside the cannon fire right now, so I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong. And congratulations on the 3 watch streak.
Away with you.
Oh, more cannon fire. About to say, lads and ladies, please get yourself out of the cannon fire. I would appreciate it immensely. Oh, we're just going on to this ship, so clearly it's real. It's an actual thingamathing. Sea monks and their 8 hands of fury. I have more questions than anything else, Snappa. Please, explain yourself. Well, that's a skinless skipper. Someone had fun coming up with that name. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna worry even more. Not worry specifically. In case you didn't hear me the first time there. I'm so glad I'm standing in the position where I'm just not getting hit. It's cool not to have to move. I take it back. It sucks not being able to move. I'm so glad I could move. Game.
You shall fall soon enough.
Undead is too generic. Nah, in a situation like this, it's perfect. Undead on a ghost ship? It's perfect. It fits the mood right as it needs to. Oh, good night. Good night, little skelly boy. Oh no, I've been burned. Oh wait. I found the exit. Very embarrassing. Oh, hello there. The governor. Oh, look at this man. Standing all tall and high and mighty, just spewing out hot air, much like a governor would be. Let's put him in his rightful place. Goddamn Brits. He's looking at us like he thinks he's better than the rest of us. Come on now, lads. Oh, don't pull him out of the circle. That's the... Oh. He's trying to appease to us commoners. We ain't gonna allow it, though.
Here it comes.
Okay, so he does AoE thingies. Which a part of me presumes I actually need to be, stopping. And I just don't know how, because I'm not that clever. Blood burst again. Oh, hello there, little fellas. Do they actually do things? Yup, they do. I'll just keep throwing up. I'll just keep lobbing some spells at them from where I am. How about that? Me out here like catch me not in the shroud. How about that? Or just the Gooner. How could you say such a thing like that, Snappa?
Take this.
There's the little bonk. And hello, Navek. How are you? He's doing that thing again. There's my little spot. Can I hit him from here? Yes! I didn't realize I could still hit him. Lol. Lol. Get dead, idiot. I could take the crack. That's so kind of you. More treasure. That looks like a thing that I can use. Upgrade. I miss things. Well, good morning, Lunity. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. We've entered the ghost zone. Laying out here, trying not to give spoilers. Snappa being like, I just tank, dude. I don't know what you want from me. Blue's out here like, I just DM. I don't know what you want from me. It's what I've gotten from the entire situation. I'm doing my best here. I know. Main story quest, it sure is. Your hand incarnate. I thought that you were main character incarnated. I'm starting to get mixed messages right now, Snappa. Head dent. I misread it. I can't believe Will is trying to kill that puppy. Well, to be fair, the puppy's trying to kill me, so... Just saying. Not in line of sight. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. Also that assless chap zombie. Wait, did I miss it? Hold on, we gotta wait until he turns around again. Sir, I need you to walk backwards, please. Mr. Warden? Mr. Warden? We'll back up if we just get to see the chapless of the ass. Please. I ask for so little. Because I presume I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go far enough. I'm going to sit here and wiggle while I wait for him to turn around. He just will not. I know that I could just attack him and turn the camera around, but like... My God. What's more metallic? The chains or his buns? Alright, I've seen enough. Murder time. Here they come. I get the feeling that the team is not AoEing right now. Am I wrong here? I feel like I'm currently carrying the AoE damage here at the moment. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm unreasonable right now, but... NPCs don't AoE. Snappa. I'm trying to talk shit about the NPCs. You're harshing my vibes right now, dude.
Here it comes.
I'll just freaking single target these boys. There we go. Is there a chest over here? I can't remember. There's definitely one over here. If you make them do all the work. Well, they're clearly not in the mood for it today. They don't feel it. They ain't up for it. Sure. Put it on. More DPS 5 me. Yeah, no problem at all, George. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Happy Friday. Enjoy your day, evening, night, whichever one is you. Oh. Well. Cobalt, look away. More pups are being murdered. And I know that's very upsetting to you. See, Lunity, this is the fun part. I spent all that time making a model for being a tank. Or being a healer. And then I remembered that I like playing a Dark Knight. So it was all for naught. It was all a waste of time. I could just cut it. I do have the white mage stuff. It's not like I couldn't switch to it if I wanted to. Just, I haven't yet. Well, this got boss fight energy written all over it. There's the pyre. Fleshless captive. Let's go. Ooh. Oh no, it actually ghost ooze. Even more frightful.
Away with you.
Look, I'm just content that I have a healer model at this point. That's what I'm happy about. Oh dear. Well, if there was someone who was gonna get seduced, it better have been me. That was an easy fight. There we go. Snooze the ads, because we might actually be able to beat this before. Oh, well actually wait. The boss is right here, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. Evil flower themed lady. Is this the new Haya model drop? Hi, I didn't know! What a cool new model! Alright, well. And no problem at all, Brian. Please have yourself a good night. Thank you for stopping by. And also to the rest of you, we're going to take a tiny little break before we go and fight this boss, because that's unfortunately just the way that things are at the moment. So, if you guys can or able to, you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself some drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. And we're back with the most dramatic Final Fantasy music. Alright, time for war. You can't just you can't just not fight when you get hit by that kind of music. Have fun with this boss. Jeez, spoilers, Ling. Okay, well now I'm just being mean. I'm sorry. Well, I'm bleeding. Okay, so you have to be standing in a specific position. Are you winning? Hello, Commander, how are you? I think we're winning. Music, it's freaking awesome. Hope it's not too loud over there, because I can see it being a little bit on the loud side. Unfortunately, can't fix that right now, because, you know, mid-boss fight. Good, exhaust though, it's Friday. Exactly! Oh, they tricked me. She must have said something different and I didn't catch it.
This one's for you, Ada.
That one. Oh. Oh dear. Is it this one? Am I understanding correctly? I hope I did. I did. Oh, less good. Less good things. Yeah, happy Friday, Commander. And to everybody else, of course. I keep forgetting to say happy Friday, even though I know it's Friday. Ma'am, can't hit you from there. Stop it. Alright, which words do you use? Down to the desk. I was tricked? Question mark? Yeah, doesn't matter. She got bonked anyway. You're helping? Why, thank you, Commander. You threw that pillow right at her head and she was not prepared for it. Got freaking absolutely bonked. Just have to read the name of the attack. Oh, I was reading the text. I presumed the text was the situation. I acknowledge the foolishness there. There's advance and retreat. I saw that. Look. The first times that we were moving forward, it was the same dialogue. And every time that we were moving backwards, it was the same, it was this different same dialogue. So, you know, pattern recognition dictates that it's what she says that's important. And then I got 180'd. So, game's fault, not mine. Did nothing wrong. Lol. Come at me, nerds. Do I get to talk to them? No. I'm just saying. I don't think I did anything wrong here. And hello, not the big boss. How are you? Happy Friday. There. I'm just now going to make sure that I add the Happy Friday part. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Frappy. Hi day. There you go. Where's the Frappuccino Friday? Where's Frappy Friday? Come on, Starbucks. I'm practically giving you this for free. Sponsor me. Well, we certainly fixed the weather, didn't we? We murdered...
to be the last of them.
We murdered the conspiratorial ghost weather machine. Frappy Friday, where frappuccinos cost 20 cents more. True, but every 20 cents goes to me. Because I'm being sponsored. I make a whole 20 cents. And lose it immediately due to the fact that I'm the only one who buys frappuccinos on Frappy Friday. What I'm trying to say is that my frappuccinos are 20 cents cheaper on Fridays. You were thinking, so, oh, not the big boss. You wound me. Aren't I a good cause? Does a man not allow the, should a man not be allowed to eat and have a roof over his head? Look, as soon as the bills are paid and the food's on the table, all the rest goes to some sort of charity. It's me. I'm the charity. Because I'm a charity case. Haha. I accidentally hit the talk button.
Word from the misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I was hoping that his sister was behind her so that she could be like, bah! And you watch him, like, catapult into the sky. Oh, we're almost there. I think. Oh, we're not almost there. I lied. Now we're almost there. The map! It's gone! I needed that for map reading. Ooh, look at this place.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugani. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place.
Get a room!
I wish you could have seen it.
Is that the jump puzzle tower? Or is that in a different place? Oh, so wait, so this would be, oh god, why can I never remember that place? Oh, god dang it. Nagasaki. There we go. That's what it was. Luna D, you know that I have to have the English. There's no way I'd be able to keep up with any of this if it wasn't. This is the only hope that I may have it that's the only way that I have to get through this game. I needed the English VAs to carry me through it. Congratulations, you are now standing in Kugani, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. I didn't have a chance to talk to anybody yet, so I feel like a part of me needs to be like, decline and quickly talk to everyone again. And no, you're good, Lunity. Just saying, just like, if you presumed that I was going to be listening to this in Japanese, you would have been a fool. Is it time to buy one of those plug of the... Not the big boss, are you okay? Are you having a moment? Yes, the jump tower puzzle. It sounds terrible and I don't want to do it. Nope, we're gonna actually talk to everyone first. Thank you again for saving us from certain death at the hands of Lorelei, and whatnot. We'd have will not soon forget it. By the 12, I've never been happier to be back on terra firma. Or firma? Our voyage has instilled in me a new appreciation for surfaces that do not move on their own accord. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. It's very colorful, isn't it? I mean, it's gorgeous. None of them are appreciating this correctly. Let's see, there's the white mage stuff. What's this then? What's this achievement? Oh, it's taking a second. Oh, it's literally just congratulations. Survivor of the song. What is my current title? Is that really the one that I picked? Pretty sure that I was doing this one for the longest time for the teehees. There we go. A different screen, what I was hearing. Where is that coming from? Oh, I get ya. Got it. It's Friday, my brain is fried. Understandable. Time to compliment that not the big boss with fried food. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all we are far from home with limited resources at our disposal. Dutifully noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain, I recognize you pledge only to take us as far as Kugagi, and I have no desire to change our terms of agreement. I shall, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othrad were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there's a kind and generous soul here who would aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first travelers seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reason we were. They must have found a way to Othrad, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhaps we shall first seek our friends. True, because they could just be here. Leave it to me, Alphanod. Making friends, friendly inquiries is my specialty, lest you forget. I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Not the big boss. Was that an Archer reference? We even have stir fry on Fridays. Guess what we call it? Stir Fridays? No. Actually, that's better. Yeah, you can keep that. Alfea's my favorite. Thank you, Lunity. I'm glad somebody understands. I have an entire friend group who swears up and down that he's the worst. And I'm like, you're all wrong. I've been on his side since the very beginning. Since the beginning of the game, I was like, this boy's a good boy. He's best friend. Captain, could you direct me to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in the largest building just beyond the pier. What? Right? I didn't even care. They're all just like, why is he such like an arrogant little fella, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's a good boy. He's learning. Look at him. He's just trying to understand the world. He's the educated boy with no street smarts. Let him be. I call the main cast the Kill Steal Squad. You do all the work, and they are the ones called heroes. We're called heroes, not the big boss. We're acknowledged by our friends, who take some of the credit. I mean, I think they have to, just to be clear, I think that friend group had to reluctantly say that he was getting better over time. But like genuinely from the start, I was like, this is the best boy. Like I genuinely liked Alphanod and continue to like him. Whether your journey has come to an end or is about to begin, the, oh lordy, that's a word. Shiokaze Hostery is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear Scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must be off. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course! Surely you don't think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart? Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. I don't like Ponytail Girl. I don't even remember her name. Her name is Sleep Snot, and she's right here, Lunity. Oh, you set me up so good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That was such a good setup. Right then, to the hostelry. After you. You goober, you're just mad because you set me up so well, and I'm like, I can't not. And I don't like Ponytail Girl. Wait, are you referring to Alphanod's sister, Lunity?
12.
Like, Ali?
I thought Ishgard
Alice?
remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
Oh, you're talking about Liz or Liz? Formerly known as Yida? I will say Rain and I have our FC house and private house here. What's an FC house? Oh, like a clan. Oh wait, no, there's a term for it. What does FC actually stand for? Give the full name, please. Because there is a thing, I just can't remember what it's called anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what
Free company! Thank you, Lunity! I got stuck on Frontier, and I knew I was wrong, but the brain loves to dig in once it's settled on something.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady.
Also, right here is the worst character, just to be clear. This is the worst character.
The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
Okay, it's not quite the Oda symbol, but it's getting there. You'd hate her more with her Japanese voice actor? Probably, and I don't actually hate Tetaru, but for a long time I was like, I don't really like her. But then she proved useful, and I was like, alright, maybe I'll like her a little bit.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
There's a lot to unpack in what I'm just reading, because now I've got the Dutch East Trading, the Dutch East India Company going on here. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I am trying to process it all.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kagane.
I was about to say, I thought I recognized that name.
Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Hold on. Just needed to see his face for a second. He's the one with the mask, right? Like the mask, like the some of the like the Braves wear? Because it can't be the other guy. The other guy got cut in half, didn't he? By Raban. God, I wish I could remember names better.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you?
Masu, no! No, Ling! I'm talking about the tiny peeps. I'm talking about the fucking midgets. I'm talking about fucking Lalafell. I'm talking about... were 2 that were part of the frickin' situation. Also, hello, Denzel. You just kill him and fight the fantasy cops. I'm about to. He seems like a dick. Goodness me, Ling. Jesus. I'm trying to remember Lolo Rito or whatever the heck his name is. Couldn't remember if it was the man who had the mask over his eyes. Because it can't be the one in green with the mustache and the hat, because Raban... Ling, what about me saying Raban cut the other one in half made you think I was talking about Urianger? What was the thought process there? I need so badly for you to explain your thought process, because I cannot connect it. No, you are full of salt and lies. I sprinkle soy sauce on your head. Loud noises. Yeah, we're fighting right now. We're fighting. Also, Hancock seems like an asshole. I'm salty as soy sauce, so sure, I guess. Perfect. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Me out here like, who the heck is Lolo Rito? Okay. What was the name of the other guy then? Wasn't Lolo Rito, it was the other fella who, again, was sliced in half by Raban. What was his name? I mean, this is not important on a side note. I can't remember. And I want to remember. Didn't his name start with, like, maybe, like, a V or something? Maybe? I don't remember. Oh, Martin, Lolo, Rito. Cool, if you Google it, it adds death to the end of his name. Fantastic, love to see that. Love it when I just want to look up a character's name really quickly. You can never Google anything these days, can you? What is the name of this other person? You. What is your gosh darn name? Teledigi. Tele something? Teledigi. Teledigi. I think that's his name. I hope that's his name. Too much AI trash. Not even AI trash. That was just what happens if I Google it. But also you right, though. Don't Google people's names. That's what I'm... Yeah, that one. I think it's with E's specifically, Lunity. But yes, that fella right there. That's why I was confusing him to start with. Where I was just like, wait, is this the this? Or is this the that? Because the one wouldn't make sense, but,
Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing.
We get to kill this man, I hope.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. it would be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Because
Now
we can
there's
get
the
you.
young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port.
Well, we have connections that you need. And even though the literal magic, the literal charisma only character right there who could probably in like a couple of days crack every single egg in this entire tavern and get us passage before the end of the week. No. We have to go to Lolorito.
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
New faction? Question mark? They look a little bit like the tall lion sculpture boys. I can't remember their names off the cuff.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
I mean, there's no way they can hold us. There's a very good chance that we can just fucking drop palms and keep on eating spaghetti, so. Sometimes even I am shocked by my choice of words. I don't want to talk to him. He stinks. I don't trust him one bit, and neither should you. I don't. I'm ready. Say the word. I'll cut him down. I'll let the world know. Hello there. Vantage point spotted. I dare say Alphanot has met his match. So there are Imperial spies everywhere? Great, just great. Forgive me. The mere mention of the East Trading Company is enough to mumble. I'm fine. Truly, you need not worry. I feel like he's upset. Are you a spy? Are you a spy? Are you a spy? Oh, the way he's eating, that's spy-eating behavior. Wait, who's this man? Sake seems a single drink, but depending on the place it was made and the hands which made it, the flavor is subtly different. I shall have to sample them all. Okay, so he's just an alcoholic. It's okay. Hello, Silent Rain. How are you? Happy Friday. Pardon my burp. And you must be Sleepsnot, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants. I'm sorry. If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I'm sorry, we steal pants? When did we steal pants? Is this some kind of Final Fantasy joke that I'm too disconnected to understand? I knew it. May I say what an honor and pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, milady. I just know you and I are going to get along fabulously. I am going to run this impractical sword right through that gut of yours. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company's office. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall take an effort to point out various landmarks along the way. You would be... Wah! Hello there, Highland Rose! Thank you for the raid. I brought you a present. What's the present? Oh. Take it back. I don't want Ignis. And also, how was... Ooh, I didn't realize that you were playing Below Zero. I thought you were just playing Subnautica. How was Below Zero? Yes, hello, Ignis. Thank you for the 5-watch streak. And hello, BB. How's it going? Also, Highland Rose, if you need to go take care of yourself, please by all means do so. You know what it is. I spent a whole hour looking for one piece of nickel. That's a good time. That's how it is. Thank you for the hydrate, Ignis. I did promise that I was going to be nice to you today. Promises were made. And I am one to attempt to keep my promises. Thank you. I will need to go get dinner, though. Yes, please go get dinner. Thank you very much for the raid. Do yourself a heckin' good time. I never said I'd be nice back. True, but you will eventually feel bad if I continue to be nice to you. And thank you for the head pats, by the way. Various landmarks on the way. It would be so good if you would be so good as to follow me. Will she, though? Hopefully. Do we get city flying powers later? Because I can't imagine how else to get up here. I'm just a bot. You have a heart, even if it's mechanical. You still are classified as having a soul. Time for atonement. Well, that says attunement. Time for atonement. You heard what I said. Are you supposed to make those leaps? Are you jumping from here, maybe? Or are you jumping from there? Or there? Or there? How goes the Final Fantasy? So far, so good. A lot of me not really remembering the story and being like, chat, what's the story here? And then Ling being like, I can't say because I might spoil things. That's the summary right now. We're trying our best, but also, Ignis, we're in not Japan. We just got here, and I really want to get up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Ling, how do I get up there? Snappa, how do I get up there? I presume it's from up there. Wait, is this your first playthrough? I thought you played this before. Oh, I've played Final Fantasy XIV before, but the current free expansion is... Ling, if you wouldn't mind helping me. It's the current free expansion limit. It can't be Stormblood. It's got to be the one after that. What's the current free expansion limit? What's the furthest that you can go on the free content? Or is it Stormblood and I'm just out of my mind? But you can go to Shadowbringers. There you go. But I haven't beaten Stormblood, and I haven't even started Shadowbringers yet. So all of this is brand new to me. And also, I take like 6 to 12 month like hiatuses from the game and then come back and go like, oh God, what was the story again? Shit. You just got to the beginning bit. Yeah. I am at the start of Stormblood. I'm at the, like, congratulations, you did the prologue to Stormblood. Now you can start. Now you've started Stormblood. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. I'm trying to follow the story, but I don't want spoilers, because apparently, I believe Stormblood's a pretty good story, and then Shadowbringers is supposed to be really goddamn sad. So, you know, I wanna. I don't like the cut of this man's jib, not one bit. I note our would-be host has elected to dress in local fashion. I say, what is that smell wafting from yonder tea house? Could it be... Yes! Could it just possibly be the scent of whispered secrets waiting to be overheard? Oh God. Even the Aetherites look different here, do they? Oh, they do! They got a cool look to them. One moment for a second. I'm getting an odd smell. And I want to make sure that it isn't just my neighbors burning something as they are wont to do. And hello, Minerva, how are you? Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to check. All clear, chat. It smells like somebody's just having a campfire outside. That or the apartment complex is burning and I'll be dead in a few minutes. But we'll presume it's the campfire. And yeah, what Luna D said, you can play for free. Everyone, gonna get your attention, please. You are now standing in ten conto. Loosely translated, the name means spire of drifting spirits, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the frickin' teleporter stone. It's remarkably different from those of location, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease. Far East technology has a long and storied tradition. I assure you, the particular example was crafted by the... Oh, good lord. Can't afford the monthly sub? Same. Silent Rain, and this we are the same. I also do not want to spend the monthly sub when I can just play for free. And also when I don't play for several months at a time. And also thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Particular of the location, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find no less reliable than its Western counterparts. A tone, if you like. Already did, nerd. Did it before I even walked in here. Nice weapon there, individual. What are all these nerds doing here? They're all part of the same free company, and that makes them strange to me. Had to see if there was more dialogue. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the crystal. Come, come, let us move along. The markets are next. I don't know if I like this man. JK, don't like him whatsoever. Looking forward to just casting a big old fucking salted earth on his butt and he just dies. Won't even know what hit him. Don't mind me, just gonna atone really quickly. Nice mask. With the bunny ears and everything, very nice. Missing pants, though. Excuse me, I don't know if you noticed, but you're missing pants. Be still my heart. Oh, because it's the marketplace. Just look at all these garish designs. Not fond of subtlety, are they? Is that a theater over there? No sign of Gosetsu or Yugiri here. Not that I was expecting to stumble upon them just like that. Oh, would have been nice. I mean, true. Just, oh, hello. Well, well, I wouldn't expect no less of a bustling port. Alright, let's see what you have to say. We've arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugani. Dori. Faso lati da. Do. Nailing it, crushing it. He looks very angry, like, but his eyes are starried. As you are doubtlessly unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So, in this prosperous port, where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by local merchants, it's all quite logical once you learn the language. Now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh ho, a kindred spirit! What a pleasure to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. No! Stop it! Stop befriending him. Hancock of the Eastern Trading Company, are you with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master... Kienton? I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Pray allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Kaiten from... Oh, God. The reading's already getting to me. I'm dying. From the clan. It is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Gil are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Oh god, the reading is kicking my butt right now. Ugh. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, portables. Here you will find them all and more. Where's our next fine adventure? Oh, right here. Oh. God, way to ruin all of the aesthetic by adding your own garbage in here. Garleans. Ugh. Where to next, I wonder? We're actually quite far from the docks now, aren't we? This place is bigger than I thought. This district just up ahead has a different air about it. Don't think I haven't memorized every detail of this street. There's at least half a dozen shops that will soon be enjoying my custom. If we may pause here for a moment. The road leads to the Ijin-gai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations. After all, such spats being strictly forbidden. Much like the John Wick things, just like, this is hallowed ground. Don't you start stuff. The punishment punishes breaches of peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What, cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I be, but alas, those samurai are an honorless or a humorless lot. They're very honorable, but they're a humorless lot. And this is why I'm supposed to play as a samurai, but I just don't find the samurai very interesting, unfortunately. Why, I recall one instance where a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay his hands upon a aristocrat in front of a person. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves in the matter of the late... Well, I just had to wait a little longer and the name would have been brought to my attention. There he is. Wow, you are a horrible person. Oh, how I amuse myself, but we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consulate. Why would we want to see that? Blit, I say blit. Well, I have to grab this first. We gotta be able to teleport everywhere, don't we? Oh. Mine energy levels doth drop immensely. 'Twould seem I am not much longer for this world. But for now, we will push on and at least finish this quest, if nothing else, so that we make some progress. This, as you might have surmised, is the consulate of the you-know-who, the marked... Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different? Yeah, a bit different, I guess. They also got katanas on their belt, and... Well, one of them's got a katana on their belt. Seen from the west. Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs. All of which goes to show that even the massive empire seeks to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. No, I haven't clicked on everybody yet. Compared to the architecture, this seems drab and uninspired, or mayhaps I simply have had my fill of Garlean aesthetics as they are. So that building's full of Garleans. Yep. We could take on the samurai. We could take them. We could take on the whole dang port. Some may call it unwise to loiter outside the gates of a hostile empire. Danger, excitement, intrigue, oh my. I'll just grab that. Ding, ding, ding! Hooray! Alright. Get us to where we gotta go. There is oh so much I wish to speak about it. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral desires of the pleasure district. You've no doubt still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retreat to the company's office. This fucking guy. This fucking guy right here. He's just causing havoc. Purposeful havoc. The lingering sneeze taunts me. I dare say we could travel to somewhere in the New World and find a man like him waiting for us. There's no denying this place was built. Yeah, it's got that charm, that Ulda charm. This feels just out of place. It's a lot more comfortable. It's unmistakable scent of wealth and power. Alright, this will probably be our last thing and then we'll raid out for the night. At long last, whoa, he teleported out of nowhere. We arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble office? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further pratter. Come, right this way. Oh god, I'm starting to feel like this is not going to end really quickly. Oh, that loading screen says that we are in for a thing. Frick. Nice firearm. Nice shield. Nice swordfish.
Our thaumaturgists took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
Alright, we'll go a little bit longer, but we do need to take an ad break first because I feel like this is not going to be able to get wrapped up in a minute. So we need to take a tiny little break. If you guys can or able to get up and stretch, grab yourself something, grab yourself something, make sure you guys take care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Alright. Let's learn about this group.
You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
And thank you very much, not the big boss. I appreciate that.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity.
Hey, Captain, how are you?
By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
I already really don't like... At least he's being honest about the situation. But... still, you know?
I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you
These
sure?
are positives. We appreciate this.
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
Yes, please. And cheers, Captain. Enjoy your runaways. Yep, we were definitely not doing this in,
We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Okay.
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
It's just pirates all the way down, isn't it?
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy.
They're just useless.
The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
You know what? Good. Have them fight each other.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll takers and forbade the payment of the ruby tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
So it's a stalemate.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
But eventually how to say, like, one side would have to do a display of force rather than just, like, words. I mean, obviously there would be force there from time to time, right? Like, a vessel would try to go, the Confederacy would probably knock it out of the water, or at least capture it. But eventually, the Garleans, likely the Garleans, will play their hand in terms of aggression, especially if they can get access to some air superiority, because what are the ships going to do against air superiority? If it's anything like World War II, where we found out that naval battles are primarily determined by by aircraft carriers due to the fact that of their just like maneuverability, their adaptability, and their just sheer amount of firepower that they can bring to the table. It's like, eventually, if the airplanes are coming into the fray, the boats are going to get knocked out of the water.
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
We could just beat the shit out of him until he tells us. We could just send him to whichever god he worships. Reminds me of the workshop in Ulden. Lapidary. I once served. I don't know what that means. He was not exaggerating when he spoke of their ward's efficiency. Whoever wove them did so with consummate skill. I'm not sure how I imagined our time in the Far East unfolding, but it definitely didn't involve Uldanians, especially not these Uldanians. Still, whatever works, eh? What do you have to say? I must confess, I am an avid collector of all things Far East. See for yourself, I insist. Yes, I'm aware of the things that you have on your walls. Though I'm reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorita's debt, we must avail ourselves of whatever means are necessary. Our allies place their faith in us, and we do not intend to disappoint them. Yes, say it out loud so that the man beside us can be like, oh, what's this? You wish to partake in the job that I'm going to give you? Wonderful! A present. It would be ineffective for all of us to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our wet niter, so... Our wet niter... Oh my god! This is why I don't read. I just get so exhausted from reading. I need to just run so many mental filters to make it work. And they just take so much energy. Ugh. That's it. Next Final Fantasy Friday, I'm dragging someone in who just reads everything for me. Collab stream, but literally they're just there to read everything that isn't voice acted. Split up and pursue all possible avenues of inquiry. But if we are to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed. Tetsuru would be best suited in the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, the four of us begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Elise and I will take those in the southern district, and the two of you will take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I've taken the liberty of preparing a few sketches of the two during our voyage. Do we get to see them? Those are really good. That's concept art right there. It's gotta be. Wow, you stole warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me, Sleeps. Let's step out and talk about where to start. Nod. Alright, we'll talk to the peeps and that's where we'll end for the night. I apologize that reading is so difficult for me. Perhaps one day it won't be. Sketches are, I don't know how to put it, but they're very, well, see for yourself. You may now view the sketches anytime during this quest by using the relevant item. Nice, in case you really want to see it. Wait, the arrow says up? What do you mean up? Oh, I see. More like them than they do. Honestly, you could make a living doing this. Sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting? Yeah, the place. I thought you were the one in red. No, I am the one who wears the same hair color as myself. This is me. I am the one with the big sword. Pretty sure I grabbed that one already, didn't I? I had to have. Okay, good. I did. You look like a Monster Hunter character. Good! As I should. If I don't look like a Monster Hunter character, then I'm not doing it right. 1-star, veteran, clan, dream. Oh, God. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I've made mistakes. Going the other way would have made just as much sense, but here we are. So I also need to grab all of these points, because if I don't, how am I expected to teleport anywhere? Pier number 2. Oh, this music though, oh, wonderful. things. I think we have 3 left to go. We got that one, which we're gonna hit. We'll hit over there. A good samurai is hard to find. Eh. Nope. Not gonna happen. Getting jump scared by somebody crafting off in the distance. Yeah, let me go across, grab the 2, and then we're good. Okay, I was about to say. There's a lot of story I still need to do. And a lot of classes to still like play and unlock and level and such. The ones that I even have access to. I have access to Red Mage. I don't know if this was the character that I've actually unlocked Red Mage. Oh, I have. Alright. I'll have to level that up at some point too. It's gonna be a mistake playing this again, because I'm gonna get so lost in the sauce, being like, well, I gotta level the peeps up, and I gotta get my reputations up, because I still haven't fully done that with the Vano. I'm almost there. A couple more days. Wait, was that not all of them? I doth miss one, and I am left embarrassed. Son of a gun. Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes there is not that the mythical waters of the hot springs can't fix. Oh, what is that on your hand? Or in your hand, rather. You seek these two, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. Please, we've come all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have a reputation to consider, miss. Men and women of all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we are here, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the... I'm never going to be able to say that correctly. I guess the police may demand otherwise. I'm sorry, but there is naught I can do. I do appreciate the different shoe sizes there. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What would a woman... what about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokaze, was it? In fact, a part of me worries that those are their shoes. That they're already in the frickin' back. Getting a frickin' relaxing situation. Just woke up and I'm like, I want to go back to bed. It's the weekend, I will. I'll have you playing. No worries at all. I appreciate it. Ooh, this is a very nice little spot. I don't know if I like the daimyo just staring at me while I try to take a nap on my... That looks like a real firm bed. It's the kind of bed you can only sleep on your back. If it's anything else, you're just gonna wake up stiff as a board. Unless you're Majima. Then you can sleep on the cold, hard floor with nothing but a blanket on and be like, yep, this is fine. I really want to know how to get that. It's gonna haunt me. Haunt and taunt. But oh well, it's fine. Nice eye patch. Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day. Ah. If I may, I would answer your question with a few of mine own. If I speak of that which you know, Oh, foreigner, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea. The doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see. And you are familiar with the ways of Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. Oh my god, they're actually like isolationists. But we are no fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Gugane is open to foreigners. We are equally hospitable to all. But if I may speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? Yeah. I mean, seems reasonable to me. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The two individuals with whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. Well, progress. We do love ourselves some progress. You've been a great help, Miss Kotokazi. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. You will be we will welcome your custom, miss. We shall question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest. We'll meet here when we're finished, all right? Good luck. Bye. This quest is a lot longer than I was expecting, but you know what? I do want to know what's going on, so. Ah. They're in the market. They're in the short pier. Insert short bus joke here. Because I don't actually want to say it. As I was on the receiving end of said jokes many a time in my life. But still, there's a part of you that takes amusement from it, you know? Oh no, another spot. Oop. Oh yeah, you can't do angled jumps here. That's right. And I presume these are not sturdy. They are? Jump too hard. Oh no! Oh no! Why did I do this to me? Alright, one more try, and if I can't get it this time, I'm just accepting my fate. There we go. And then, what is the thing again? Look out? There we go. Success! Hello, Captain. Yes, a gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea. The mad devil? I sent him away, like the others before him. The woman? Nay, I know her not. Okay, so they did split up at one point. Probably to cover more ground. Makes the most sense. Alright. You ask if I've seen this woman and man? The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was from Doma, but I could not help him. We travel solely between here and Radz at Han. It would be an unreasonable detour. Well, so I'm right here. Let's go grab it. The completionist in me demands that I go touch all the shiny crystals. Give them a little boop. Boop them right on their little snoots. What else am I supposed to do? Think you're so cool just because you're up there? Well, you are. There we go. You've atoned. Will, it's attuned. It's atoned. I am atoned. Fight me. Okay, there isn't a spot there. There's a part of me that was worried that I needed to climb that dang thing. That said, there's a chance that I still need to come up here for the final Capitan. Hello? Is there one captain that I can speak to up here? Nope. There is our final lad. Your model looks familiar, which means you're probably a dick. Passengers, no. We no longer serve that service. Too much trouble. Now, we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him on his way. The woman? Ha! If it's the woman you seek. The pleasure house has plenty. Yep, you suck. He sucks. I don't like him. Shadow Realm Gulag, which is just like the regular Gulag, but way darker. Both in terms of atmosphere and general lighting. Quite dangerous to work there, honestly. But ho ho! Do they work when they're there? They have no choice. How did it? Oh, never mind. Judging by the look of your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Correct. Oh, we do actually get the sketch. Cool. Okay, no. No, Will. You said that after that quest you were done. And so we shall be for now. There's a tiny part of me that's like, well, I mean, we could just keep going. It's like, no, that's how you're going to burn yourself out this month. You gotta pace yourself, my dude. So let's see, we do have Psych Olive that we could raid at the moment. Actually, there's a lot of people on the line right now, my goodness. You know what? I never get to raid Martyr. I'm going to raid Martyr. Martyr will be our target, and it shall be so. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm playing some Final Fantasy XIV and dealing with my atrocious reading capabilities. It is appreciated. Your patience is very, very kind and appreciated. 19 people, let's heckin' go. You lovely, lovely individuals. You lovely bedbreads, you lovely sleepyheads, whichever one of those you end up identifying as? There's a word there. I don't know. If you are subscribed, please use the top rated message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom rated message. Everybody, thank you so much for sticking around today. We are going to head on over to Martyr. She is playing Repo with a bunch of the other Oyaji club members, which she is one of the originals of, which is a group of 30 plus year old VTubers. We're going to head on over that day, but before we do, we're going to have our quick outro, which is thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water, and when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, hope you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Martyr's Corner. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow, and if not, I hope to see you on Sunday. And if not, have yourself a great weekend, and I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.